Anti-Semitism has been in the news quite frequently recently, and as a Christian, it breaks my heart. In Acts 10 verse 34 to 35, Peter said, "I see very clearly that God shows no favoritism. In every nation he accepts those who reverence him and do what is right." Welcome to this week's Christian Lens, and our topic is anti-Semitism, which seems to have been a topic that's been mentioned in the news quite a lot recently. A news article that I read noted that Jeremy Corbyn, who's the leader of the MP of the Labour Party, had to apologise and has apologised to the Jewish people about any hurt caused by anti-Semitism. Fortunately, as of recent, they have accepted the International Holocaust Remembrance Alliance's full definition of anti-Semitism. It is important for us in this nation and everywhere to be able to have debate about governance. But it seems that as of recent, this debate has stirred anti-Semitism. As a Christian, I am against racism, and I will read to you the definition of racism. It's prejudice, a preconceived opinion. It is discriminatory, an unjust prejudice or treatment of people on the grounds of their race or age or sex. And it is antagonistic, an act of hostility or opposition directed against someone of a different race based on the belief that one's own race is superior. And therefore, as a Christian, based on that definition, but first of all, what the Bible says in James is that I should love my neighbor as myself. But also what one of the disciples says in Acts 10 verse 34 to 35. Peter said, "I see very clearly that God shows no favoritism. In every nation he accepts those who reverence him and do what is right." And therefore I am against anti-Semitism. See, the Holocaust Remembrance Alliance has a full definition of what anti-Semitism is, and 11 examples, and 2 of those examples states, making dehumanizing allegations is anti-Semitic, and also denying the Jewish people their right to self-determination by claiming that the existence of the State of Israel is a racist endeavor. That is anti-Semitic. Again, I agree with that statement, but I also read in my Bible this, and that is why I'm against anti-Semitism, because it says in Romans 10 verse 12 to 13, it says this, "For there is no difference between Jew or Gentile. They have the same Lord who gives generously to all who calls on him." Again, I encourage and I'm glad that in this nation we can have debate about governance, and it is important. But it is wrong when this stirs up anti-Semitism. Anti-Semitism is racist, and we shouldn't stand for alternative definitions to make it more acceptable. I love my Jewish friends, and they've just recently celebrated their Happy New Year. So to you, Happy New Year, and I hope and pray and trust that this next year will be a good one.